Most people think love is something you find, like a lucky penny on the sidewalk. But the reality is much more annoying. Love isn't found, it's attracted. We're going to really dive deep today into why you might be attracting the wrong people, how to fix your internal mirror, and eventually, how to keep the right person once they actually show up. But before we dive into the deep end, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're building a community here for people who want the truth about reality, not just the aesthetic version of it. Drop a like right now to help the algorithm find more people who need to hear this. And if you have a thought while watching, leave a comment. I respond to as many as I can. Done? Cool. Let's talk about being single. Let's be real. Being single in 2026 is exhausting. It's an endless cycle of swiping, ghosting, and wondering if your standards are too high or if you're just undateable. But here's the first reality fact. You attract what you are, not what you want. Think about it. If you're anxious, insecure, and constantly looking for someone to complete you, you're basically a walking SOS signal. And who responds to SOS signals? People who want to be saviors or people who feed on that neediness. Stop looking for a soulmate and start looking at your own reflection. Are you someone you would want to date? If the answer is, I don't know, or probably not, then why are you mad at the world for feeling the same way? We spend so much time hunting for love. We go to the gym, we buy the clothes, we take the photos, all to catch someone. But that's the hunter mindset. If you chase a butterfly, it flies away. But if you build a beautiful garden, the butterflies come to you. And even if they don't, you still have a beautiful garden. Being single isn't a waiting room. It's the construction site for the person you're going to be for the rest of your life. If you don't like the people you're attracting, change the signal you're sending. So, how do you actually attract who you deserve? It starts with boundaries. Most of us end up settling for someone who's just fine because we're afraid of being alone. We stay with the person who texts us once every 3 days because at least it's something. But when you accept a temporary fix, you're telling the universe you don't have room for the real thing. You can't park a Ferrari in a garage that's already full of junk. You deserve someone who respects your time, values your energy, and doesn't make you feel like you're too much. But you will never find that person until you are brave enough to sit in an empty room and wait for them. The person you deserve is a mirror. If you want someone who is loyal, be loyal to yourself first. If you want someone who is financially stable, get your own house in order. Love isn't a trade-off. It's a shared journey between two people who are already heading in the same direction. Now, for those of you who have already found your person, don't click away. Because finding them is the easy part. Keeping them? That's where the actual work begins. A lot of couples fail because they think love is a feeling. It's not. Feelings are like the weather in Minecraft. 1 minute it's sunny, the next there's a thunderstorm. If your relationship depends on feeling in love, you're going to break up the first time someone gets annoyed about the dishes. Love is a choice. It's a decision you make every single morning when you wake up. To strengthen your relationship, you have to stop trying to win arguments. If you win an argument but your partner feels defeated, you both lost. You're a team. It's you and them against the problem, not you against them. Vulnerability is the glue. Tell them the things you're scared of. Tell them the things you're proud of. And most importantly, listen. Not just to the words, but to the silence between them. Most people just wait for their turn to speak. The best partners listen to understand. Look, whether you're single and lonely or in a relationship and struggling, just remember that love is the only thing in this world that grows when you give it away. Stop worrying about being chosen and start focusing on being someone worth choosing. Welp, I think that's about all I can say on this for now. It's a lot to process, I know. We went from the struggle of being single to the work it takes to actually keep a relationship healthy. And honestly, it's not supposed to be easy. If it were easy, everyone would be in a perfect relationship, and we know that's definitely not the case. I really appreciate you sticking with me through this whole talk. Seriously. In a world where everyone's attention span is about 5 seconds, the fact that you stayed here to listen to this means you're actually looking for something deeper. You're not just looking for a quick fix or a hack. You're looking for the truth. And that already puts you ahead of most people. Before I head out and let you get back to your day or night whenever you're watching this, do me a solid. If any part of this conversation hit home for you, or if it made you rethink how you've been hunting for love, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you haven't yet, drop a like. It's the easiest way to help this message reach someone else who's currently feeling stuck in a temporary fix or wondering why they aren't enough. Trust me, they need to hear this too. And if you've got a friend who's going through a rough patch, share this with them. It might be the perspective shift they need to finally set a boundary or start focusing on themselves again. I'm going to leave you with one final thought. Stop checking your notifications to see if they've noticed you, and start checking in with yourself to see if you like who you're becoming. You are the prize in your own life. Don't ever trade that for someone who treats you like an option. Go build that garden. Focus on your own growth, your own peace, and your own happiness. I promise you, when your garden is full of life, the right people won't just notice, they'll want to stay. Anyway, that's it from me. Take a breath, stay grounded, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.